Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies. Now, before I get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you hit that bell notification so that you're notified every single time I post. And if you are a woman that needs relationship advice, or you want to learn more about how to think like a man, or why men do the things they do, act the way they act, and think the way they think, then I encourage you to book a one-on-one session with me. Link is in the description below, and I can help you out personally, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, brand new on my website, if you want me to coach you every step of the way, step by step, throughout your dating or relationship process and journey, and you want me to become your personal dating coach long term, then I have a special program just for you. Link is in the description below also, and I can help you out personally again, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, go pick up my brand new Girls Night card game. It's officially out. So if you're having a game night with your homegirls and you need something to do, then make sure you go pick up my Girls Night card game. It got a lot of fun questions and scenarios about love and relationships and everything all in between. So make sure you go pick that up. Link is in the description below, okay? And then on this hand, we got my brand new ebook. It's called Oh, He's Toxic, Period. And if you never want to be played, used, or manipulated by a man ever again in your whole life, then make sure you go pick up that ebook right there because it's fire, okay? And again, link is in the description below for that also, okay? And also, if you are a woman and you love quotes, dating quotes, relationship quotes, and things like that, then I have something special just for you. I came up with my top 100, yes, 100 dating love quotes for women, right? So if you want to go get that, it's on my website. And again, as usual, the link is in the description below also, okay? So all that's out the way, and we gonna jump right into this video. And this video is titled, Men Hate When Women Do These 3 Things, right? So when women do these 3 things, men do not like it. So these are 3 things that a lot of insecure and a lot of narcissistic men have a problem with. These 3 things, and they do not like it when you do that. Like, it is a threat to their masculinity. It really messes with their ego inside. It really messes with their pride. You know, this is basically 3 things that a woman will do that a man does not have any control of. Like, when a man does not have power and he does not have control and dominance over you, then he feels powerless. So really, these are 3 things that make a man powerless. You say, Sid, I want to take my power back as a woman. And some easy ways how to spot a narcissistic man or an insecure man, right? Because a lot of men, they don't want you to win. They don't want you to have the power. They want the power. They want all the control. They want everything. They don't want you to have the control. They don't want you to raise up and rebel against them, right? A lot of times he's just trying to conquer you and trying to hold you down and keep you down. And you say, Sid, I need some ways how I can break out of this. He trying to hold me down. Well, I'm going to lift up and I'm going to break out this situation because I'm not dealing with it. I'm not going to allow him to bring me down. So what are some strong power moves that I can do to disarm or disable this man so that he has no power over you, right? How do you take the power in your hands? A lot of men, they do not want you to get too powerful, right? They don't want you to get too powerful because if you get too powerful, they do not like that. They don't like when you get too big and then you rebel against them and they don't have no type of say-so in your life or no type of influence in your life, right? So let's jump right into this video and let's go to number 1. So number 1, The first thing that men hate and do not like, especially a narcissistic or insecure man, what they don't like that women do when they try to rebel against them or when they don't allow a man to control them, is when you know your worth. A lot of men, they do not like women that know their worth. A lot of men, they hate it when a woman knows her worth because he don't have no power and no control over her. Because if you know your worth, that means you love yourself. If you love yourself, you put a price and you put value on yourself. And you're not going to settle for any other offer or anything less than what you deserve, right? So he can't just come in and just sell you a dream or just say whatever just to make you feel good, talk those sweet nothings in your ear. It's not going to have no effect on you because you got a mind of your own. If you a woman and you got a mind of your own and you know your worth, then that will mean that you are not a pushover. A lot of men, they are used to women being pushovers. They used to just having their way, treating women however, stuff like that. And if you are a pushover woman, you fall right into that category of all those women that he's used to just walking all over, right? But when you stand up for yourself and you set boundaries and you speak up for yourself and you got a mind of your own and you don't tolerate disrespect and you actually tell him what it is and what it's not going to be and how to treat you. And if he don't treat you a certain type of way, then you're not going to have it and you're not going to be with him. And if this man knows that you will leave at any given time, if you are not treated right, this man knows that, hey, this woman, she going to leave me. If I don't get my act together or if I don't treat this woman right, she will leave me because she going to speak up for herself. And she's not going to tolerate this. She's a powerful woman. And if you're able to leave and you're able to walk away and maybe you're a woman that questions this man's authority over you or leadership over you, because if this man is supposed to be protector and provider over you, a lot of times you as a woman, you may naturally, test this man out to see, like what he made of. And a lot of men, they don't like it when you test their authority or when you challenge their leadership. They just feel like you just supposed to sit down, be quiet, and just do what you told. And he just supposed to lead you in whatever direction he gonna lead you in. But nah, you as a woman, you trying to figure out where we going. You can't just come in and just say, hey, I'm going to just take over and I'm going to just go to any destination or any place. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you need to know that this man has a plan and knows where he's going. You know what I'm saying? So naturally, as a woman, a lot of times you're going to test this man out. And a lot of men that are insecure or narcissistic, they don't want to be tested. They like, nah, don't even test me out. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, just sit down, be quiet, and just do what you told. And you just like, no, I'm not finna be treated like that. You don't talk to me like that. You're not finna talk to me crazy, stuff like that. A lot of men, they don't like it when a woman is able to talk back to him, right? A lot of men, they don't like it when you talk back. Because if you talk back, that means that you are not passive. If you are more assertive and you don't let a lot of stuff slide, this man, he don't have a lot of control and he got to walk on eggshells with you because he feel like, oh, I don't know, I can't just boss this woman around. I can't just treat her any type of way. I can't just come to her any type of way. I got to come to her correct and I have to respect her. A lot of men, they don't like the fact that they have to respect you, because if they have to respect you, that means that they have to treat you a certain type of way. And with them treating you a certain type of way, that means that, guess what? On their selfish side, let's just say, for example, on his selfish side, maybe he wanted to talk to other women, right? Let's just say he's a man. He wanted to have his cake and he wanted to eat it too, right? He wanted to have you and he wanted to have other women as well. But when he knew that you a woman that's not going for that, and you say, hey, if you got other women, you ain't finna talk to me, this man is like, I'm so mad, I'm so angry because this woman is making me respect her. She's making me cut all these other women off to talk to her. I don't like it, but I have to respect it because I want her. And she set the rules and she set boundaries. So even though I wanted it my way and I wish I could have had her and had the rest of the women too, she making me commit to her. So I ain't got no choice but to commit to her. You know what I'm saying? But if he was narcissistic and he's used to getting his way, this actually forces him to not get his way and to have to, you know, actually put in effort with you, or else he's going to lose you, or actually commit to you, or else he will lose you. So you just set that tone to where this man will have no choice. And a lot of times he may not necessarily like that, because he like, dang, I want to get away with it. Dang, I want to have my way. I want to have my cake and eat it too. I wanted to do this and do that, and I still wanted to do me. But this woman is making me settle down, and I don't want to lose her, and I care about her than these other girls. So, you know, I'm going to just deal with her. You know what I'm saying? So just something simple like that, with you just setting boundaries, stuff like that. A lot of times a man does not like the fact that he has to conform to whatever you want or whatever you desire to be treated like if he want to be with you. He don't like women with standards. Women with standards, a lot of times a man feel like it's too hard to deal with a woman with standards because I don't have no power. That's why he mad. That's why a lot of men, they have a problem with independent women, because a lot of independent women, you know, they got a mind of their own, they got their own stuff, and they don't need you, right? And we're gonna talk about that independency later on in the video, right? But when you know your worth and you start setting boundaries and you start telling a man, this is how I need to be treated, this is what I need, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, these are the requirements to be with me. A lot of men, they like, dang, I'm used to women just not having no requirements. I'm used to women not having no standards. I'm used to women just being easy and just letting me do whatever. But now this is a woman that I actually have to respect. I don't like that, but I gotta do it because, you know, she's a valuable woman. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like this. It's kind of like, hey, he want the nice car, but he don't want to necessarily have to pay that car note. But he like, hey, I really like this car, so hey, I gotta pay this car note. I don't want to have to pay this car note, but I like the car a lot, so hey, I gotta deal with it, right? You know, he may be used to being, you know, the player type, or like, you know, a guy with multiple women, stuff like that. But when you said, nah, you gotta cut them other women off if you gonna be with me, I ain't with it. Then he like, man, I don't like it, but I want her, so I'm gonna have to stop and cut all these other women off. You know what I'm saying? So if you use that as an example, that's basically you just setting boundaries. You just putting value on yourself so that this man can't just have his way with you, or he can't just use you or manipulate you or have any type of control or power over you, because you too smart and you know your worth. So when you know your worth, if you know your worth, a man can never tell you what you're worth or what your price is, because you set your price. But if you a woman and you don't know your worth, then a lot of men, they can always tell you what your price is. They can always tell you what you're worth. And that's the reason why a lot of men, you may say, Sid, why don't men like women with standards though? Why don't men like women that set boundaries? Why don't men like women that speak up for themselves? Why not? And why do a lot of men, why do they go for a lot of women that don't speak up? Why do a lot of men, they go for women that's just quiet and don't say nothing, let him do whatever? They stay whenever he cheat on her or whatever, they still stay in and stuff like that, you know, or women that's just gonna let him do whatever. Why do a lot of men gravitate towards those easier women? And the reason why is exactly what I just said, is because a lot of those passive pick me, you know, women, a lot of them, they trying so hard to impress him, or they want him so bad to like her, or they just need him so bad for whatever reason that no matter what this man do, she gonna sit there and allow him to do it. So he don't respect you. So he will never respect those types of women. He loves them type of women. Why? Because he can't respect them. He can love those women, but he will never respect those women because those women are too easy and they are pushovers. A man can never respect you if you're a pushover. But if you got a mind of your own, even if he don't like it, he will still respect it. And that's the number one thing you want in a relationship is respect. Even before you want a man to love you, you want a man to respect you first, number one, before even loving you. Love gonna come and go. Love is an emotion gonna come and go. But you want this man to respect you 100%. So if you don't set boundaries for yourself and you don't put value on yourself, then a man can never respect you. And if a man don't respect you, he can never fully love you. He only like you because he can get away with stuff, but he'll never respect you, aka love you as a person and respect you as a person. But when you put value on yourself and you love yourself, now that's when it's like, okay, you know, I have to respect this woman because she respects herself and she's not going to allow me to walk all over her. So even though I don't like it, I gotta respect it. Just like your job. You know, you may have a job, you know, 9 to 5, you may work somewhere, right? And you know how a lot of times your boss at work don't allow you to be on your phone. Like, you know, your boss at work say, you know, put your phone up, no phones, no phones. You know what I'm saying? Even though you don't like the fact that they say no phones at work, guess what? When that boss come around, I bet you put your phone up. That's called respect. Even though I don't like the fact that I gotta put up my phone at work, even though I want to be on my phone scrolling or I want to look at my phone, whatever, at work, the boss said, you know, I'm gonna get in trouble, rolled up, fired, whatever, if I'm caught on my phone. So even though I don't like it, I gotta respect it. If I want this job, I gotta respect it, right? So if he wants you, he may not like the fact that he got to cut his selfish ways off and his narcissistic or insecure ways off. But if he want to be with you, then he gonna have to actually commit to you, right? So just like your boss at work, if they say no phones allowed, I bet you when your boss come around, I bet you when you see your boss come around the corner, I bet you hiding your phone. Why? Because you respect your boss. Even though you may not like your boss, you may not like the fact that your boss is making you do it, but you want that job, so you respect it. So that's why that man respects you. You know what I'm saying? And if he respects you, then ultimately, no matter what, even if he like you, don't like you, whatever, he will always respect you. Because a man can always like, not like you. You know, love is an emotion gonna come and go. You know, you wake up with different feelings every day. You know what I'm saying? So, but no matter how this man is feeling, he needs to respect you at all given times. So that's how you make a man respect you, is by putting respect on yourself. And a lot of narcissistic and a lot of insecure men, they hate it and they do not like it when they cannot have their way with a strong woman, right? They like the easy women, the easy prey. They don't like the strong women. They like the easy prey because it's easy and they're going to sit down and be quiet. But guess what? He never respects those women. He like them women because he can walk all over them. Yeah, them women. Yeah, guess what? He like them women because he could walk all over them, step all over them, run circles around them. They going to tolerate him cheating. He going to lie to them. He going to do whatever, right? But he can't get away with that with you. You know what I'm saying? So with them other women, yeah, he can get away with it. But he don't ever care nothing about them. But with you, he will care about you and will respect you because you ain't going for it. So he ain't got no choice but to conform to whatever you need and whatever you desire and all of your love languages that you desire in a relationship, right? So that's number one. So number two. The second thing that men do not like that women do, and especially narcissistic and insecure men, is when you are mentally and financially independent, right? So when you are mentally and financially independent, a lot of narcissistic and a lot of insecure men, they don't like it. Because you threaten their masculinity. You may threaten their masculinity because it's like, hey, this woman, she don't need me. She is independent. She got her own money. If she got her own money, I can't dangle no money over her head. You know, a lot of men, they're used to using their money to bait women. You know, a lot of men, they flash their money all in women's face to try to get as many women as they can, right? But they don't have no power if they flashing all their money and women are not impressed by it, or women don't care nothing about it, or women don't trip over it because they got their own money. So if women got their own money, they not gonna be worried about a man's money a lot of times. They like, I ain't tripping over your money, I got my own money. So you can't impress me with, and you can't dangle no money over my head, you know? You know, a lot of men, they try to use their money as leverage, right? A lot of men, they try to use their money as leverage to get what they want. So they say, hey, you know, I'll pay for this, I'll do that, I'll give you some money here, I'll do some money there, I'll do this, I'll do that. The power of money, you'll do anything for a few dollars, right, ladies? But wait a minute, it's not working. You know, what happened? I thought that if I flashed all this money, a couple dollars, couple hundreds in your face, that's gonna make you do whatever I say. That's gonna make you go crazy over the money. Because you want the money, right? But if you got your own money, you ain't worried about his money. So it don't work. He don't have no power. He cannot use the money against you. He cannot dangle some money in your face or use money as leverage to make you do anything that he wants you to do, or to make you stay with him just for the money, right? So a lot of narcissistic men, they know they not good. They know they're not a good man. They know they don't have good communication skills. Or a lot of insecure men, if they're insecure, they got a lot of issues too because they insecure, right? So if they narcissistic and insecure, they don't want you to be powerful, or they know they don't deserve you. So if they know they don't deserve you, they know that you gonna leave them. So if you leave them, they not gonna like that. So they say, hey, instead of you leaving me, at least I got some money. I got some money for you, so you don't never leave me. I'm paying your bills. I'm paying for this. I bought you this. I bought you that. Yeah, I cheated on you. Yes, yeah, I cheated on you. Oh, I might have cheated on you, but here go this purse. You know, you just be quiet. If you be quiet, I'll give you this purse. Here you go, you know. Or I cheated on you. Here goes some money. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. Let me pay this bill. Let me do this. Let me do that. Right? So now he got leverage and he got power and he can do whatever and get away with it. As long as he know he can just slide you some money or buy you a new bag or buy you whatever, get your hair done, get your nails done, you know, just whatever he provided for you, pay any of your bills, anything. As long as he know that you will accept some money and he can dangle some money over your head no matter what he do, he got all the power. But if you as a woman, if you got your own money, you ain't gonna be tripping. So when he try to dangle that over your head and say, come here, come here, come here, come here, do anything I say for this money, you gonna be like, I'm not tripping over your money. That little bitty money, you probably got even more money than him. A lot of y'all got even more money than them. So if you got more money than them, then they don't have no influence. They don't have no leverage, right? So that's the reason why a lot of men, they don't like it. They hate when women have their own money because that's all they got. A lot of men, they don't have a good personality, or they're not all that handsome, or, you know, they're not, you know, the best body fit type, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, maybe they're a little height challenged, you know, or, you know, maybe they insecure, all these insecurities and stuff like that. And they just know they just not a good person, or they're just simply not a catch. It's a lot of men, they just got money and that's all they got is money. Like, they think they're the prize because they got a lot of money, but that's all they have to offer. A lot of men, all they have to offer you is money. So when you take that away from them, they don't have nothing to offer you now. They don't have nothing to give you now because they don't have nothing else outside of money to give you. But at least they had money, but it don't work no more because women got their own money now. So that's the reason why a lot of men that are narcissistic and insecure, they don't like you to have your own money, because money is power, and money means I don't need your money to survive because I got my own. So if you cheat on me, I'ma just leave, you know? Back in the day, a lot of women, they couldn't leave because a lot of women, they couldn't work. There was certain laws, women couldn't work in the workforce, stuff like that. Or it wasn't, jobs that were paying enough women. And even today, a lot of jobs not paying women enough, but that's another story. But, women had to depend on a man back in the day, right? Back in the day, women had to depend on a man to survive. So if this man cheated on you, where you gonna go? Because you couldn't survive on your own a lot of times without a man back in the day. But today, nowadays, women got their own money. Women are doing better in life than men are. So now women don't have to sit there and take and allow and tolerate any disrespect. They can just leave because, hey, I can just get my own place. I don't need you. I can have my own place. So now a lot of men, they don't like that. So that's number 2. So number 3, the third and last and final thing that men do not like when women do, especially narcissistic and insecure men, is when you have outside influences. So you may say, Sid, what are outside influences? What do you mean that men don't like me to have outside influences, right? What I mean by outside influences is they don't like competition with other men. So, other men that's orbiting around you in competition with him, other men that, approach you, talk to you, or already talking to you. He don't want no other men to be influencing you. You know what I'm saying? To leave, right? And then a lot of times you'll be surprised that a lot of men, they don't want you to hang out with your friends or family. You may be dealing with a narcissistic or insecure man that don't want you to be hanging out with your friends and family. Because if you hang out with your friends and family, they got influence over you. They gonna tell you, hey girl, you need to leave him. Why you dealing with him? You don't need to be dealing with him. You need to leave. You need to go. Why are you dealing with him? And stuff like that. Or if you got other men around you that like you and you may like potentially, that's going to take the focus off of him. So if you got people in your ear telling you stuff that he's bad, or you got people in your ear, just influencing you, your homegirls, you going out with your homegirls and stuff, he don't want you to go out with your homegirls. That's why a lot of men, they get mad. You may ask Sid, why do some men get mad when I go out with my homegirls? They be like, why you hanging out with your friends? Why you gotta hang out with her? Why you gotta hang out with this girl? Why you gotta hang out with her? Like, why do men get so mad? The reason why men get so mad is because they want to isolate you. They want to keep you to themselves, because your homegirl may just... Because let's just say your homegirl single, or let's just say maybe your homegirl not single, but she's still an attractive woman, and y'all two go out and y'all two are attractive women. He knows that might influence you to go out and potentially meet somebody else, right? So he don't even want you to hang out with your homegirls because he think your homegirls gonna influence you to go do some single stuff, or go hang out with other guys, or kick it with some other guys, or stuff like that. He want to keep you all to himself and keep the focus on him. So he don't want no other competition, no other men around to be influencing you, or to be smiling in your face, or be, flashing some money, or be taking you out, or be buying you stuff, or, be trying to come to you to try to talk to you and stuff. He don't want no competition. If a man wanted power and control over you, the easiest way is to block off anything else that may have an influence or power or control or influence on you. So he got cut off your friends and family so that you only focus on him and he can use you for his benefits. So he gonna take you off the market selfishly, isolate you. Sometimes he even try to take you away from your friends and family. He might tell you, hey, you need to stop talking to your friends and family. Even your family, stop talking to your family. Your family ain't good, stop talking to them. Why he saying that? Because a lot of times, the reason why he's saying that is because he he want to isolate you again. So anytime a man isolates you, or he tell you, hey, come move out. He may tell you, come move to another city. A man might say, come move to another city, another town with me. Come move out here with me. Where? Away from your friends and family, so I can have all your control. Because if you in their control, you got a network of people. If you got a network of people, you're powerful. But if I take you away from that network, you don't have nobody to depend on. So that means that you have to depend on me. So in this brand new city, or, you know, just period, even if you're in the city, I don't want you to talk to your friends and family so that you can focus on me. And I can have all the power, right? So that's what that man wants. He just wants to take you off the market, take all the competition off, take all your friends and family, and he want to pull you out to a new city, a new state, a new country, whatever. Come move out here with me, away from your friends and family, you know? Or just come move in with me. You know, stop talking to your friends and families. Why you talking to her? Why you talking to him? Or why you got a boy best friend? Why you got a guy best friend? Why you messing with him? Why y'all friends? He a guy friend? I don't like you to have guy friends. Why this man don't want you to have no guy friends? Because he know that a lot of guys really ain't trying to be your friends. So he know like, hey, you know, this guy probably like you, and all it takes is for you to open that door. So he don't even want that to even happen. He like, hey, if I could block off all the competition, then I'm number one in the lead. If I'm the only one running in the race, I'm going to win regardless. Let's just say this man is metaphorically running in a race, right? He running in the race. If this man running in a race and he tripped all the other contendants and all the other competitors, all the other people that's running, you know, he tripped all the other runners and stick his leg out and stuff like that, and everybody fall over and everybody injured, and he the only one running, then guess what? Eventually, he gonna be the only one winning, because ain't nobody else even racing with him. They all back there. They not even in the race no more. They injured. They on the ground. But he keep running. So he gonna win the finish line any given time. So as long as he can knock off the competition, he good. So that's the reason why. So those are the top 3 things, ladies, that you need to watch out for, that a lot of narcissistic men and a lot of insecure men, that's what they don't like. They don't want you to get too powerful, and they don't want you to know your worth, and they don't want you to have a network of influence and people to also make you even more powerful, and they don't want you to have your own money to be even more powerful and more independent, so that they don't have no leverage, no power, no control, no nothing, right? So those are the top 3 things, right? So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. That was the top 3 things that men hate that women do, especially narcissistic and insecure men. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Hit that bell notification, and I'm out of here. So, to the next video.